let this next inhale be the biggest one that you've done today. Inhale through the nose. Let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly, you might want to wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers. You can shift back and forth in your chair as we begin the physical portion of chair yoga class today. All right, here we go. The next inhale, bring those arms up. Our first arm circle, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When those hands get to heart center, just gently raise those hands up. Put those shoulders into the socket. Raise the gaze. And nice, beautiful X. Nice, beautiful stretch here. You can wiggle those fingers. And then slowly just let the hands slowly come down to the sides. The next inhale, you're going to take the gaze upward, really stretching out this front part of the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're just going to bring the head back to center. The next inhale, you're going to drop the chin to the chest. So you're really stretching out the back side of the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, you're going to take the gaze over that left shoulder. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, take the gaze over the right shoulder. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, you're going to put the left ear to the left shoulder. And on the exhale, bring the head back up through center. The next inhale, right ear to right shoulder. On the exhale, head back up through center. And now just give your neck some free movement here, going in one direction. About 3 times in your own pace, and slowly come to a moment of stillness, then reverse direction with the neck, just loosening it all up in your own time. And listen to the body. Anytime there's pain, you want to come out of it. Discomfort's okay, but you don't want that pain. All right, one more arm circle. Here we go. Inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When those hands get to heart center, you're going to just rub those hands together like you're stimulating circulation. The front of the hands, the backs of the hands, the sides of the hands. And then you're going to flick the hands like you're flicking off water. Bring those hands about 6 inches apart and just feel that energy that you just created just by doing that simple exercise. You're going to interlace those fingers, and then just bring a nice gentle wave-like motion to the hands, warming up the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders. Come to a moment of stillness, then reverse directions with your arm wave. Very good, looking great. Slowly lower those arms down to the side. The next, we're going to move into our shoulders. So the next inhale, bring those shoulders forward, up, exhale, back and down. 2 more times. Inhale those shoulders forward, up, exhale, back and down. One more time. Inhale those shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Now you're going to reverse that in your own way and in your own time, at your own pace. And when you've done about 3, you can just loosen it up. You're going to rock back and forth on each glute, stimulating circulation anytime we rock. All right, I'm going to move sideways so you can see me. We're moving into our seated cat and cow. So come to that active seat, making sure that the sits bone is rooted down into that chair. The knees are not past the ankles. The hands are on the thighs. The next inhale, you're going to bring those hands to the hip points. The arms gaze the side body as you raise the gaze. You raise the chest here. This would be your seated cow pose. And on the exhale, take those hands to the knees. Pull the belly button to the back of the spine. Drop the chin to the chest into your beautiful seated cat pose here. The next inhale, you know where we're going. We're making our way to that cow pose. Raise the gaze. Nice, beautiful heart opener. And on the exhale, really over-exaggerate the stretch. Pull that belly button to the back of the spine. Drop the chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale into that cow pose. And exhale into that cat pose. And then from here, give yourself some free movement. You can do some circular motions with that upper body. You can reverse directions. You can go forward and back, side to side. You can go into the neck as well. All right, I'm going to move forward so you can see me. We're going to move into our thread the needle. So the next inhale, you're going to take that left arm up. And on the exhale, the right arm is the needle that threads through and gently rests on that left thigh. And you're going to arc over just a little bit to the right, so you're really stretching out this whole left side of the body. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to just drop that left arm and just drop the chin to the chest, just nice and gentle. Slowly, you're going to bring those arms down to the side. The next inhale, you're going to raise the right arm up. And on the exhale, the left one goes through and down and gently arc over to the left, so you're really stretching out this whole right side of the body. Make sure you put some nice space between the shoulder and the neck. You never want to crunch the neck here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, just drop that right arm down into a nice, easy, gentle forward fold, just dropping the chin to the chest. Bring those hands down to the side. Slowly, you're going to come up. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, and this just gently rock each side to side on each glute. This helps reset the body. All right, we're going to move into our gate pose. So you're going to keep that left leg bent. You're going to jut out that right leg. Once again, if this is too much of a stretch, you can always make a nice, gentle, easy L. But if you want a nice bigger stretch for your gate pose, you're going to take that right arm down that right leg. The left arm goes between both legs, and the next inhale, you're just going to raise that left arm up. So you're not going over to the left or the right. You're just going back. Raising the chest here, take the gaze to that hand, and on the exhale, bring that hand back down between the legs. 2 more times. Here we go. Inhale, raise that left arm, take the gaze to that left hand, and on the exhale, lower that arm down between the legs. Last time. Here we go. Inhale, raise that left arm up, raise the chest, raise the gaze, and on the exhale, lower that left arm. Bring everything in your own way, in your own time. Tap those toes. Windshield wiper the legs, rock back and forth on each glute. We're going to do the other side, so this time you're going to keep the right leg is going to be bent, the left leg can be jutted out. You have the option to make an L if you wish. You're going to take the left arm down that left leg. The right arm goes between the legs. The next inhale, raise that arm up, take the gaze to that right hand, and on the exhale, just slowly lower the arm down between the legs. The next inhale, raise that arm up, raise the gaze to that hand, and on the exhale, lower the arm down between the legs. Last time, here we go. Beautiful heart opener. Inhale, raise that arm, take the gaze to that hand. And on the exhale, bring that hand down between the legs. Very good. Bring everything in your own way. Tap those toes. Windshield wiper the legs. Rock back and forth. We're going to move into our spinal twist. So the next inhale, you're going to take the hands and the arms to the left side of the chair. You can put it on the thighs if you want, and you're going to take the gaze over that left shoulder here. Inhale here, and on the exhale, you're going to drop the chin to the chest, bring the hands back to that active seat, and just rock gently side to side. All right, going to the other side. The next inhale, bring those hands to the right side of the chair. Take the gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale here, and on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest, bring the head back up through center, and rock side to side on each glute. Going to do one more time on each side. Here we go. Inhale, spinal twist to the left. Take the gaze over that left shoulder. Anytime you do a twist in yoga, you're naturally detoxifying the body. All right. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Bring the head back up through center. Rock side to side. Moving to the other side. Spinal twist. Here we go. Inhale. Bring those hands to that right side. Gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest, bring the head back up through center, and rock side to side. This time, we're just going to move into our spinal twist, but we're just going to do it with a continuous motion. Just nice, easy, gentle twists side to side. But this helps bring movement into the spinal twist. All right, very good. We're going to move into our wide-legged forward fold. So give yourself a nice wide base here, and the feet should be parallel, but if that is an option that your body says not today, you can always make those feet at a V. All right, you're going to bring those hands down to the side. The next inhale, those arms come up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way to that nice, easy, gentle forward fold. You can stop with the forearms on the tops of the thighs. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you always have the option to drop the arms between the legs here. And just let the head hang heavy. You can nod it, you can shake it, you can just bring a little bit of free movement into your wide-legged forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows into that ragdoll pose if you like. And just notice the calming benefits of your forward fold. Slowly, you're going to drop those arms between the legs. You're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see me. We're going to move into our seated Sun Sal B. And Sun Sal B always starts and ends with chair pose. And you have 3 options for chair pose. The first option is just raise those arms up. You're going to build strength just by raising those arms. That's option 1. Option 2 is just come up out of the chair a little bit and hold it if you like. Option 3 is come out of the chair and raise those arms up, all right? So listen to the body and do what your body wants you to do today on this Monday. All right, here we go. Inhale, those arms go back. And on the exhale, you're going to raise the arms. You're going to come up out of the chair, or arms and chair, whatever you decide today. You're going to hold it for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Slowly lower back down in the chair if you decided to come out. And here we go. Sun Sal B. Arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Arms down to the side. One more time. Inhale, those arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your seated forward fold. And staying here for a rounded cleansing breath. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift, which means give yourself that nice long back. On the exhale, you're going to straighten those arms, straighten the legs into your seated plank here. Just building strength just by holding this. The next inhale, you're going to shift forward, which means lower those arms. On the exhale, bring those arms into the side body as you lower the gaze. The next inhale, you're going to raise the gaze, and you're going to bring those hands forward just a little bit. This would be your seated low cobra. And on the exhale, you're going to lower the gaze, bring the arms back into the side body. The next inhale, you're going to straighten those arms all the way out as you raise the gaze. This is your seated upward facing dog. And on the exhale, shift those arms up to that V. Take the gaze between the legs. This is your seated downward facing dog. And you know what to do. Take the dog for a walk, bring some movement into this pose. It can be little movements, it can be big movements, whatever you decide to do today. Very nice. And the next inhale, we're going to make our way into that warrior one. So I'm going to straighten just my left leg, and I'm going to straighten the right leg out, bend the left leg here. Very nice. And arms go up. This would be your seated warrior one. Very nice. You can take the gaze up to those hands, put those shoulders into the socket. On the exhale, bring those arms parallel to the floor. The next inhale, raise those arms up. Take the gaze to the hands, put those shoulders in the socket. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor. One last time. Here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up. Take the gaze to the hands. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Very nice. You're going to bring everything back in, and then you're going to make your way into a nice, calming, gentle forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to root to rise, coming up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, here we go. Continue with our Sun Sal B. We're going to move to the other side, but starting with our Sun Sal series. Inhale, arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, arms down to the side. Inhale, those arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into that beautiful calming forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice long back. On the exhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs into your seated plank. The next inhale, you're going to shift forward, which means lower those arms. On the exhale, bring those hands into the side body as you lower the gaze. The next inhale, bring those hands forward as you raise your gaze into your seated low cobra. On the exhale, lower the gaze and bring those hands back into the side body. The next inhale, straighten those arms all the way out, raise the gaze. This is your seated upward facing dog. On the exhale, shift those arms up to that V. Take the gaze between the legs into your seated downward facing dog. And you know what to do. Take the dog for the second walk today. Bringing movement into this pose. And the next inhale, you're going to adjust yourself on that C, making your way into your warrior one on the other side. So you're going to bend that right leg. You're going to straighten the left one. Slowly, you're going to raise those arms up on the inhale. Keep those shoulders in the socket. Take the gaze to the hands here. This is your seated warrior one pose. And on the exhale, bring those hands back parallel to the floor. The next inhale, raise those hands up. Take the gaze to the hands, 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands back parallel to the floor. Last time, here we go. Inhale, those arms go up, 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. The next inhale, you're going to bring everything in, and you're going to make your way into your forward fold. Nice, gentle, calming, beautiful forward fold here. The next inhale, you're going to halfway lift. Give yourself that nice long back. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, you're going to root to rise. You're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. And we always begin and end Sun Sal B with the chair pose. So you have your options. Remember, you can just raise the arms, come out of the chair, or arms and chair. So here we go. Inhale those arms back. And on the exhale, you can raise the arms. You can come out of the chair. You can stay in the chair, whatever your option is today. All right, you're going to hold it for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower back down into the chair if you decided to come out. All right, and then from here, you're going to tap those toes, windshield wiper the legs, rock back and forth on each glute. Nice, and then go, once again, do a nice, gentle, easy twist, side to side, naturally detoxifying the body. All right, I love it. All right, we're going to move into our seated butterfly series, so you can adjust yourself to the back of the chair if you want. You're going to gently bring up that left leg to that chair, always giving yourself adjustments if you need it. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. We got to start with the butterfly. I forgot. It's a butterfly series. So bring those feet together, let the knees go out to the side, and just let the butterfly fly free with the knees flapping. Sorry about that, guys. Then from here, you can adjust yourself on that chair, bring that left leg up, and this is the start of Pigeon Pose here. And once again, the next poses, if it's too difficult for the lower body, just stay in that butterfly pose and do butterfly with the upper body here. All right, so you're gonna take the thumb and the pointer finger together. This is an energy flow of air and fire. You can close the eyes. Just do a quick body scan, how the body feels at this moment. Very nice. Lower those arms down. The next inhale, grow those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When hands get to heart center, you're gonna dive down. Just a nice, easy, gentle forward fold. You can drop the chin to the chest and just stay here. And then slowly you're gonna come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, you're gonna adjust yourself, moving into our figure 4. So once again, you can always go back to that butterfly if you need. Taking that left ankle to that right thigh right here. This, you should really feel it in that left hip socket. And you can bring both hands to that left knee. Just nice, giving a nice gentle weight and a nice easy stretch. Now you're going to do a figure 4 on the upper body. So you're going to take that left arm across the body. The right arm gives it a little bit of a stretch here. If you have any shoulder issues on the left side, please be careful. Listen to your body. All right, inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that right arm, bring that left arm out and down. Moving to the other side, you're going to take the right arm this time across the body, and then the left arm is going to give a little bit of a tug here. Be careful if you have any issues on the other side. Inhale here. And on the exhale, lower that left arm, bring the right arm out and down. The next inhale, you're going to bring those arms both out into star pose. You're going to bring the left one above and behind. The right one goes below and behind. And this is your cow face pose. Stay here for one rounded cleansing breath. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to switch those arms out. The right one goes above and behind, and the left one goes below and behind. Very nice. Stay here. This helps with calming and focus and concentration. And the next inhale, you're going to bring those arms out and down. We're going to move into our eagle pose. You're going to take that left leg all the way across the body. You have the option to tuck that left foot behind that right one, but if this is too much, just let it gently rest on the other side, like this. Very good. The next inhale, you're going to bring those arms out. This time, the left arm goes under, and the right one goes above or on top. You can bring the backs of the arms parallel to each other. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can connect the palms together. But once again, just listen to your body. There's so many options here. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're just going to do a nice, gentle, circular motion with the upper body, bringing movement into our eagle pose. Very good. And slowly, you're going to release the arms out. You're going to take that left leg off the other leg. You're going to bring both feet together. Let the knees open to the side. Let the butterfly fly free before we do the other side. Here we go. The next inhale, you're going to shift back onto that chair, bringing that right leg up, and you're always giving yourself some adjustment and free movement. You're going to bring the thumb and the forefinger together, close the eyes, do a quick body scan. Notice how the body feels. Into your pigeon pose here. Gently lower those arms down to the side. Inhale, those arms come up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. When they get to heart center, you're going to dive down into your Pigeon Pose. I call it the swan dive and the pigeon pose. Slowly you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, give yourself some adjustment. Bring that right ankle to that left thigh right here. Bring both hands to that right knee. You should really feel it in that right hip socket. Always listen to the body. You always have the option to go back to the butterfly anytime we're doing this series. All right, the next inhale, you're going to take the right arm across the body. Once again, we're going to do our shoulder stretches here. The left one gives it a little bit of a tug. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop that left arm. Right arm goes out and down. Switching to the other side. This time the left arm goes across the body. And the right one gives it a little bit of a tug. Being careful of any issues with your shoulders. Inhale here. And on the exhale, lower that right arm. Left one goes out and down. Moving into our cow face pose on the upper body. Arms go out to that star pose. This time the right one goes above and behind, as the left one goes below and behind. And if you did have a strap, this would be a section where if you wanted, you could use that strap to bring those hands closer together. All right, you're going to switch them out. The next inhale, bring those arms out. And on the exhale, the left one goes above and behind, and the right one goes below and behind. This opens up the chest. Very nice. Beautiful heart opener. All right, inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to take those arms out, and this time you're going to go into eagle pose on the other side. So you're going to take that right leg all the way over. Once again, you have the option to wrap it behind the left leg, but if that's too much, you can always just let it gently just rest there. Bring arms out to the side. This time the right one goes under and the left one goes on top. And you can bring the backs of the arms together in our eagle pose. If you want to connect them, you can connect them, definitely. And then slowly going to the left, just bring some nice movement into your eagle pose. I call this the eagle flying free. We got butterflies flying, we got pigeons flying, and now we got eagles flying. All right. Slowly you're going to release everything out. You're going to take that right leg up off the other one. Bring the feet together. Bring the knees out. And once again, we start and end with our butterfly. All right, this is the section in class where you have the option, if you like, just to get up, stretch the legs, walk around the chair if you want. And then what I'm going to show you is our one forward fold using the chair as an assist. So you're going to stand right in front of the chair. The inhale, you're just going to grow those arms up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, as you just gently make your way to the chair. And the chair is helping support you, and you can let the head hang heavy, and you can wiggle the tail a little bit if you like. You can do cat and cow. Just gently give yourself some free movement in this forward fold, using the chair as an assist. Slowly make your way back to the chair. We're going to do an exercise like that every single time we get up out of the chair, but it's going to be a different pose every week. All right? All right, so we're going to move into our Warrior 2 series, but we're going to start with that nice wide base forward fold here. The next inhale, arms go up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into that wide-legged forward fold. Stay here for a round of cleansing breath. You're going to drop those arms between the legs. You're going to come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. All right, the left leg is in position. The right leg, if you want, you can jut it straight out because we're setting up the base for Warrior 2, or you can make it an L, whatever's easier for your body. All right. If you do decide to jut out that right leg, you want to make sure you have a heel to arch alignment. Hips are externally rotated. Slowly, you can lift one arm up. You can lift two arms up. And you can check that back arm to make sure it's not wonky, too low or too high. It should be parallel to the floor. Take the gaze over that left middle finger. Activate every muscle like you're pressing down on books. And the next inhale, you're going to bring those hands up. Take the gaze above. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Inhale, bring the gaze up. Hands up, 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Last time we do things in threes. Those arms come up, 6 inches apart. Exhale, parallel to the floor. Very nice. The next inhale, you're going to shift forward to that left. Flip that left palm. Paint the sky with that left arm as the right one goes down that right leg. Nice. Be curious where the gaze wants to go. Down, out, or up. The next inhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms. We're making our way into our extended side angle. The top of that left thigh, the top of the left forearm rests on that left thigh. If you want a deeper stretch, you can always straighten that arm, bringing the Fingertips to the inside of that left foot. Slowly, you're going to drop that right arm. In this part, you're going to bring everything in your own way, your own journey. Tap those toes. Windshield wiper the legs. Rock back and forth on each glute, stimulating circulation, and then finishing off with just a nice, gentle twisting side to side. All right. I'm going to move into our Warrior 2 on the other side, starting with that wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, those arms go up. All 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way to that nice, easy, gentle, wide-legged forward fold. Slowly, you're going to drop those arms between the legs. You're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. The head should be the very last thing to come up. You're going to adjust that right foot so it faces that right wall. Once again, you can adjust yourself on the seat. You can jut out that left leg, having the option to make that L if you need it. You have a nice heel to arch alignment. Hips are externally rotated. You can raise one arm. You can raise two. Hands are parallel to the floor, taking the gaze over that right middle finger. The next inhale, bring those hands up 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Bringing movement into this pose. Here we go. Inhale, hands go up 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Last time, here we go. Inhale, bring those hands up 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands parallel to the floor. Very nice. Inhale, you're going to shift forward to the right. Flip that right palm. Paint the sky with that right arm as the left arm goes down that left leg. And be curious once again where the gaze wants to go. Down, out, or up. The next inhale, you're going to cartwheel those arms, making your way to the extended side angle in our seat. And here, if you want a deeper stretch, you can straighten that right arm, fingertips to the inside of that right foot. All right. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop that left arm. You're going to bring everything in your own way, your own journey. Tap the toes. Windshield wiper those legs. Rock back and forth. Go side to side. All right. Very nice. We're going to move into our Goddess and Star pose. So bring yourself once again to that nice wide base. This time, instead of the feet being parallel, you're going to make them to an angle. So this is your Goddess pose on the base right here. All right, the next inhale, you're going to grow those arms out into a nice, beautiful star pose. They can stop here. If you want to bring them up just a little bit further, that's fine as well. The next inhale, you're going to pop that left heel up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop that right heel up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, pop both heels up. Exhale, bring it down. Very nice. Inhale, bring that left arm across the body. Exhale, shooting star out. Inhale, right arm across the body. Exhale, shooting star out. Inhale, both arms across the body. Exhale, shooting star out. Very nice. Inhale, the shooting stars go up, around, and they stop at the tops of the hips. From here, you're going to shift to the right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left and back. Inhale, right, forward. Exhale, left and reverse. Inhale, left, forward. Exhale, right and back. Inhale, left, forward. Exhale, right and back. All right, you're hitting all parts of the body today. Bring everything in. Tap those toes. Windshield wiper the legs. And we're going to move into our tree pose in our chair. So you're just going to straighten that right leg. You're going to take the left leg, and it can be right below the knee right here. And this is, tree pose is a balancing pose in yoga, but we have the assistance of the chair, so it's going to help us today. All right, the next inhale, grow those branches out. You can really stretch the fingers. There are leaves, and today we're a weeping willow, and the wind is dancing in the branches and the trees. We're exploring movement in the body as we practice our yoga. All right, nice. Bring those hands together in a point in front of the body. And here you're going to open and close the hands. That's the birds flying out of the trees. All right, we're going to switch legs. This time you're going to straighten the left leg. You're going to bring the right foot onto the shin right here underneath the knee. Always be careful of that knee. The next inhale, roll those branches out to the nice, beautiful tree pose. And then here you can wiggle those leaves, which are your fingers. Nice. And then slowly let the wind dance in the trees' branches. Very good. And now you're going to bring the hands in front of a point in front of the body. Open and close the hands, bringing movement into the hands and fingers. Those are the birds flying out of the tree. Very nice. Bring everything in. Once again, tap those toes, resetting the body, rocking back and forth, going side to side. We're going to move into one of our Tai Chi exercises today, and I call it the pulley system. So you pretend your hands are on a pulley. That's what we're going to do. So your left hand is up, your right one is on the bottom, and your left hand is about your nose level, the right one is at your hip. And then slowly you're just going to switch the hands, and once they get to where the other hand was, you're going to flip the palms so they're facing each other. Very nice. And then slowly remember the 7 S's as you continue our pulley system with our Tai Chi exercise. The 7 S's are soft, slow, sink, stillness, shoulders, smooth, and smile. All right, one last one. Very nice, very beautiful. You can shake that out. Now we're going to add just one other thing, but the pulley system always helps us. That's kind of like a technique exercise that we do. Pretend like you're holding a big beach ball, and the hands are right above, kind of really close to the elbows, but you're holding a beach ball here. And then slowly your hands are going to go down at a diagonal. And that's called parting the horse's wild mane. Bring the other hand on top, and the right arm is on top, the left is on bottom. Very nice. And slowly part the horse's wild mane. Very nice. Bring the left on top, right's on the bottom. And slowly part the horse's wild mane. Last time, right is on top, left is on the bottom. And then slowly part the horse's wild mane. Very nice. All right. I like this next Tai Chi exercises because it helps. This next one because it helps explore range of motion. It's called the energy ball. So you're going to bring those hands down. The next inhale, bring those hands up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center as you start to hinge forward at the waist, making your way into that forward fold. Once you're down here, you're going to start to gather up energy from the earth, slowly exploring ways that the body can move. Bring that energy up to the midsection. It can go around you. It can go around the head. And this is kind of like dancing with yoga and Tai Chi, mixing all ways of movement together. Your energy ball can get big. Your energy ball can get small. It can go super fast. And it can go extra, extra slow. Very nice. That's beautiful. Slowly, you're going to bring that energy ball to the chest level. And on the exhale, push the energy ball to a friend. Palms go up. And slowly, they lower down to the sides. All right, we're going to move into our abs. You can shake that out a little bit. Snaky arms. All right, so we're going to do elbow. I said elbow. Elbow to knee. All right, so here we go. The next inhale, bring those hands to that cactus pose. And exhale. The next inhale, bring elbow to knee. Exhale, everything back out. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, everything back out. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, out. That's number 3. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, that's number 4. We're going to 6. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, out. That's 5. Last one. Inhale, elbow to knee. Engage those abs. Exhale, back out. Lower those arms down to the side. Rock back and forth. This time we're just going to lift our legs up. Anytime you lift your legs up out of the chair, you are engaging your abs. All right, so you can bring those legs straight. You can flex those feet if you want. You can brace that chair. The next inhale, just lift that left leg forward. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. All right. The reason why we do that is we're getting ready for our bird dog pose. And the way you do bird dog is you lift the leg up, and then you stick the opposite arm up. So that's what we're heading towards. So, all right, so here we go. Once again, you have the option, if you don't want to lift the arms, to keep those hands in that chair. And I'm going to go sideways, so sometimes it's a little bit easier to see in profile, all right? You can straighten those legs. And the next inhale, lift one leg up, opposite arm. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, one leg, opposite arm. Exhale, bring it down. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, in. Inhale, engage those abs. Exhale in 2 more times. Bird dog pose. Inhale, lift, engage the abs. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, lift, arm up. Exhale down. Very nice. I'm going to face front. And once again, reset the body by rocking back and forth, stimulating circulation, twisting side to side. All right, we're just going to do 1 round of arms today. So the next inhale, bring those arms out to, excuse me, to that nice star pose. And then just start to bring movement into it by giving yourself some nice arm circles. And then bring those arms forward, in front. And once they get in front, they come to a moment of stillness. And then they reverse directions. Very nice. As the arms go back out to the sides, slowly lower them down. Very nice. That helps with our shoulders and our chest and our thighs and buys. We're going to do another arm exercise, but not arm circles. So the next inhale, bring those arms to that nice, beautiful cactus pose. And on the exhale, close the arms. Very good. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close the arms. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close the arms. Last one. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, close the arms. And you can lower those arms down to the sides. If you do have weights, if you have like water bottles or even hand weights, this is always a good exercise right here. So 1 more round, 6 rounds. Here we go. Inhale, bring those hands up. And the cactus pose. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Very nice. You can lower the weights if you have them. Lower your arms. You can shake it out just a little bit. We're going to move into our mudras, which means our hands and our fingers. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can all see me. Just a quick exercise. The next inhale, you're going to bring those fingers in. Exhale, they go flat. Inhale, bring those fingers in. Exhale, they go flat. Last time, inhale, roll it in. Exhale, flat. Very nice. You can shake it out. You can bring those fingers up and just rotate the thumbs. The thumbs represent fire in the hand, or energy flow. And you can reverse directions. And then slowly you're going to make your way to the pointer, which represents air. Try to circle it by itself. Try to isolate it, then reverse directions. Very good. You're going to move to the middle finger, which represents space. Nice circular motions and reverse directions. Very good. Now going to the ring finger, which represents earth, and reverse it. Very nice. Going to the pinky, which represents water. Reverse it. Nice. You can shake it out. This time you're going to pretend like you're pulling taffy. So you're going to bring your thumb and your pointer finger together like you're pulling taffy. Very nice. Moving to the middle finger, the thumb and the middle finger. Beautiful. Now the thumb and the ring finger, which is earth. Once again, just a reminder that the hand is a microcosm of the body. And now to the pinky. And then the whole hand. Very nice. And then slowly you can shake it out. You can take the thumb and really press it down. You can press those fingers back. Go to the other hand. Press that thumb down. Push it back. You can even press on each tip of the finger. And those are also parts of reflexology that correlate to different body parts. And once again, the one that we concentrated on today was energy, which is between the pinky and the ring finger. You just want a nice little gentle massage, and then the sides of the hands. And then our liver and heart on the outside edge of each hand. One side's the liver, the other side's the heart. A nice, gentle, easy motion. And I was always been told whenever you massage, always have a glass of water afterwards because it helps flush out the toxins from the body. All right, so moving back to the chair so you can see me a little bit better, we're going to move into our 3 C's, our cactus, camel, and cat. So the next inhale, bring those hands to that nice, strong cactus. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. We're moving into our seated camel. So the next inhale, you're going to bring those hands to the lower back and you're going to raise the gaze. This is a seated camel pose right here. Very good. And on the exhale, you're going to take those hands in front of you. You're really going to round the back. Pull that belly button to the back of the spine. Drop the chin to the chest into your seated cat pose. The next inhale, bring those hands once again to that lower back. Raise the gaze here. Beautiful heart opener, beautiful camel pose. And on the exhale, bring those hands in front, round the back into our cat pose. Last time, here we go. Inhale into camel, and exhale into cat. Very nice. Drop those arms down to the sides. We're going to do our rainbow pose. So inhale, bring those hands up, all 10 fingertips to touch. Interlace those fingers. The palms go upward, and you're just gently going to arc over to the left. So you're really stretching out the whole right side of the body. Slowly, you're going to release those fingers and let the fingers flutter down. Those are the butterflies flying out of the rainbow. Very good. The next inhale, you're going to bring those hands up, interlace those fingers, palms go up, and this time you're just going to exhale and arc over to the right. Rainbow to the right. All right. Inhale here. And on the exhale, you're going to release those fingers. Those are the butterflies flying out of the rainbow. All right. Moving into our hug pose, our very last pose for the day. Both arms up. And the left one's on top, the right one's on the bottom. And just start to give yourself a nice little massage on the shoulders. We don't give enough hugs these days, so always give yourself a hug. I love it. Pat yourself on the back for doing such a great job. The next inhale, lift those elbows up. And on the exhale, just do a nice, gentle, easy forward fold in your hug pose. Drop the chin to the chest. Staying here for a quick body scan. The next inhale, bring those elbows up. And on the exhale, you're just going to release the hands, release the arms as the hands paint the sides of the walls. Very nice. You can shake it out a little bit. And you're going to, this time, going to the other side. This time, the right is on top and the left is on the bottom. Give yourself a nice hug. You can pat yourself on the back, massage those shoulders. Very good. The next inhale, bring those elbows up. And on the exhale, forward, fold over. Drop the chin to the chest into your hug pose. Nice. The next inhale, you're going to bring those elbows up and raise the gaze. Release the arms, release the hands. The hands paint the sides of the walls. All right. Moving into our taps and our pats. We're going to tap the top of one of the arms. We're going to stimulate circulation before we move into our body scan. And move into the other arm. Just tapping and patting. Very nice. If you have any injuries, be careful of those areas. Move to one of the legs, the top of the thigh, being careful of the knee, the shin and the calf, going to the other leg. Very nice, beautiful. Moving to the sides of the body, and then move to the top of the face. With the finger pads, you're gently going to give just the face and the head a nice, easy, gentle, nice, easy, gentle massage. All right. And then slowly come to a moment of stillness. You can close the eyes. You can bring the tops of the hands to the thighs. And just notice how the body feels at this moment. Notice the sensations in the room. Notice how the clothes feel on the body. Notice any sights you may see. Even with your eyes closed, we still see shapes, colors, and shadows. Just being aware. Be aware of the taste on the tongue, the temperature of the room, points of where the body is touching the chair. And just now remind yourself of the intention that you set for class. And if you took the one that I offered, I am strong. Just remind yourself of that intention. You are strong. Now take the attention to your breath. Where is the breath at this moment? You might even want to take one hand to the abdomen, the other to the heart, and notice the inhale as everything expands, and the exhale as everything contracts. And now the next inhale, you're going to inhale through the nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center, open mouth, exhale. 2 more inhales. This next inhale, find any area that still might have tension without any judgment. And inhale through the nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Find that area that might have tension, swirl around, open mouth, exhale. This next inhale, let this be the biggest one that you've done so far today. Inhale through the nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly rise, heart center. Hold it at the top, and open mouth, exhale. And slowly, notice if you just feel a little bit heavier in the seat after class. Slowly, you're going to blink open the eyes. You can wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, bring a little bit of movement back into the